just can't stand me. We roll candy and wear, sip syrup and swerve birds, do dirt, lift skirts and close curves.
Turning curves to colors. I'ma blow my weed back when I smoke marijuana. Every chain to the brain and a damn thing change. Leaving stains on the street, watch it bleed. Cause weed with something sweet by my side on peanut butter bug high. I ride, fertilized with pride, that's right. Candy die, looking cleaner than tied. The side can't be denied. Haters been notified. Game plays too tight to be untied. Players fortified, money multiplied, trunks amplified, 20 inches glide, purpose slide down our throat. Who the host with the most? It's that dirty third code.
If you ain't heard, it's the dirty third, where the chiefs sip serve and the players swing bird. We be shopping in the mall, we gon' ball until we fall. It's the dirty third, y'all. It's the dirty third.
He got it on the seacoast in the speedboat, third coast. We roll for pouring pints, give it toast to go. Southside on my way in overdrive, flipping the beans alongside the dock. Now I'm on high, riding in paradise, big blue circle light, shop, green eyes, open eyes, on fly, sunshine, feeling fine. I'm in my crocodile, up and down with my style, and I'm popped up twice. Add spice to their life when I push it to bite. Pigs all in their face, screams fall out the sky. On some prescribed medication, codeine, installation, odds and fascination. When them 20s in navigation, 10,000 in escalation was all in my pocket. Radar to keep me straight, but them laws is clocking. Dirty third, we knocking, new levels we touching. Beautifying this game, keeping niggas hoes blushing.
If you ain't heard, it's the dirty third, where the chiefs sip serve and the players swing bird. We be shopping in the mall, we gon' ball until we fall. It's the dirty third, y'all. It's the dirty third.
Now we done came up and shoot the south side with this worldwide game for a fee. Cause ain't nothing for free, you got to show me 2G to fuck with D. Asking my enemies, do you lie what you see? Third coast, won't stop, the hot spot, Wreckshop, the whole shot. What we got, keep my mind on the cheddar, know it gotta be better. Down the line for the fourth letter, a trendsetter on a mission, I'm a go-getter. So I'ma get it with the niggas who was with it, now let's take it to the finish. I-10 connected, NO to Texas, bling bling. It's all about the green, it's all about the green.
If you ain't heard, it's the dirty third, where the chiefs sip serve and the players swing bird. We be shopping in the mall, we gon' ball until we fall. It's the dirty third, y'all. It's the dirty third. Come on.
Welcome everybody to cover of WKSR Radio tonight, Wreckshop Radio on your FM dial. What's up, y'all? Sheezy in the heat. Got a shout out to my true niggas in the house. All my ball caps and tennis shoes wearing folks doing their thing tonight.
Oh, it's ball caps.
Yeah.
Tennis shoes, baby.
Tennis shoes.
Y'all feel that?
Yeah.
You know the real niggas know what I'm talking about.
Now as I floss through the club in my FUBU gear, 05 on my chest is going down in hill. May goes off the hook, make the bopper stop and look. Dusty hoes get shook, third ones get took. Feeling like a crook with my hat to the back, same color Air Max, about to snatch me a pack. Sipping on cognac, spectators get blinded. Words out their mouth that he got there been grinding. He shining, underline him as a ghetto prince. Down on lobster and shrimp and show back gets when he grin. Set trends, them tight shirts and slacks. No matches by jersey caps and tennis shoes in my habitat.
See, I'ma always
do what I wanna do. I'm player made, so I'm ball caps and tennis shoes.
show nothing. See, it was 145 when I pulled on the lot. 19's on chrome with the sunroof pop. Papa watches, I sat down like a thug, you know. Owners gave a nigga hell when I got to the door. Talking about no tennis shoes or no ball caps alive, but I paid about $300 for my thug attire. Now I paid $150 for the damn Max, and 125 for the jersey the Max, and 75 bucks for FUBU shorts with cuffs. And if that ain't enough, then you hoes can suck a nigga nuts. See, I'm a real true G, and you crazy. If you won't let me in your club, then you'll pay me to do your show, and you gon' know that it's a 5-5 thief for no D, Gotti, and E. So whoever had the dough, show your partner some love. Instead of letting these hoe-ass scrubs off up in your club. True thugs get back rubs in your VIP. Sipping ball and sex at bras, laugh, dancing for free.
All caps and tennis shoes. Y'all, that's a hustler's attire. When he on the road, All caps and tennis tennis shoes. Got the new Air Max, jersey to match. Fall up in the club with my hat to the back.
I never hate to be 12, can't you tell I'm on fire? VIP through the club with my thug out of tie. Live wire laser show when I'm button the mecca. Khaki streets, platinum piece, touch the tip of my Beretta. Southside trendsetter, nobody does it better than I did it. Cat did it to the back all leather. No matter the weather, this our real hustle work. Boy, you get snow play with that gay muscle shirt on my bum her skirt. I think I'm fucking with my diamonds. Love them old school James, but Air Max be the finest. Man, I'm shining and grinding, and I know you won't see it. Ball caps and tennis shoes, cop the blues at Venus. Even though a nigga throw, that's out of the door. Turned around and called the damn security guard a hoe. Before we call 5-0, slam the door in the gator. On my way to make a put it down with major players.
All caps and tennis shoes. All caps and tennis shoes. That's a hustler's attire when he on the move. Yeah. All caps and tennis shoes. Dawg. I got the new Air Max, jersey to match. Fall up in the club with my hat to the back. All caps and tennis shoes. All caps and tennis shoes. That's a hustler's attire when he on the move. All caps and tennis shoes. Dawg. I got the new Air Max, jersey to match. Fall up in the club with my hat to the back. Yeah. We ball till we fall.
That was one of my favorite records off of Wreckshop Records, and even on the Dirty Third. Yeah.
The legend.
The legend Derrick. What's up, man? Yeah, we was just talking about Wildcats and tennis shoes. Everything good?
Do you love the South Side?
That's right.
Do you love the South Side? Doom, doom, doom. Then drop top weather. Every mode to decline.
We shine, popped up 2 times. Stretch gators and almost the best. For summertime, I'm up early in the morning. Do my piece on my neck. Princess cuss and baguettes. A laser show on my chest. Now it's Nick with body legs. Squats and flex on the street.
Man, I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
It's my mom cheek. I'm out the door, you know.
Man, bro, I could roll it. I rolled with Dirty Third soundtrack.
Yeah.
I must have wore that motherfucking CD out. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause Dee Wreck, when that drop? When?
Long time.
99, what was that, 90?
Nah, it's shit.
99?
Like 99.
Yeah, 99. Yeah, because when the movie came out, all I can remember is ESG saying, "Man, put some gas in your ass." Put some gas. Get out that little motherfucker. Hey, man, what's up with the world, man? It's your boy Greg T. I got my two-tile cousin,
JAY.
and we got my dog, my bro,
Special guest, man.
legendary, man. He gonna be real modest and humble, but he's legendary to me.
He meant a lot
Dee
to
Wreck.
my mama, to us, to that whole era. Like,
Man, I appreciate it.
hell yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Dee Wreck, Derrick, Dixon in the building, man.
Wreckshop. Yeah, all that shit. SEC
Yeah.
legend.
Yeah, man,
H-Town legend. Southside motherfucking, man, the whole just South movement legend.
Yeah.
For real. It did a
Nah.
lot for Houston.
No doubt. How you when you hear the music like the old records and knew that that you cultivated, you know what I'm saying, that movement. How it is it nostalgic when you hear it? You be like, do you ever flash back to?
Yeah, I do sometimes.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, you be like, I'm tired of hearing that shit.
It's never that, man. It's really like it's a blessing,
No,
Right.
for sure.
and I know it. Like every time, I don't. It's almost like I didn't do it.
Right.
Wow.
You shot yourself sometimes, huh?
Yeah, it's like I ain't do it, man. It's like Mo did that,
Right.
or
Yeah.
Pat did that.
Yeah.
It ain't
Yeah.
like Dee Wreck did it. So I'm a fan of the shit.
Modest,
myself,
man. He always been.
Always
I mean, if
modest,
y'all don't
man.
know, y'all will never know, because he'll never let you really know.
Yeah.
I mean, he every time that I've met him, I mean, even when I was a young boy with him, my brother and them has been knowing each other and stuff like that. I mean, he's just always just been monotone. You know what I'm saying, man? How is it to be like that though, man? Knowing that you did have so much influence on that, because sometimes that shit go to people's head. You know what I mean?
No. Man, I don't know, man. I just feel like everybody get up in the morning, man, and stand on two, man, and take a leak and get up going with that day, man. Get to it, get to work. You know, I don't feel like nobody better than nobody else, so I definitely don't feel like I'm better than nobody else.
Right.
Facts.
Right. Yeah. You always had that level of humility, though. That's why, you know what I'm saying, I respect, man, not only just as people classify as the OG, but it's like I respect anybody, like, as a man that has a certain level of success and is humble enough to still, like, pull up on the little guys like us.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. But I've been on Wreck since, man, shit, when y'all was coming to Marshall, on the shows, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Man, you ain't little dude. I see you move. I seen you grow up,
appreciate
man.
Appreciate it, man.
I'm honored to be here with you guys.
I appreciate it.
Man, we appreciate it.
Ain't no such thing as no little thing, man.
No, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And God blessing us and the city.
Facts.
So this is the right time right now to start building that infrastructure right now, that foundation right now, because
man, y'all
so much is coming.
Y'all really was the fourth, laid the ground rules really how it should have. You know what I'm saying? If we could have kept it going, like as far as like, of course, man, we had, shout out RP Pat and you know what I mean, Mo and stuff like that. But y'all really brought it all together and made it for real, like, hey, we all can get money from the same shit, you know what I'm saying? We all can drop albums, whatever, but we still part of the same clique. Who really was, you know what I'm saying, laid it down for, I like, the different, like, you know what I'm saying, attitudes amongst the clique, like, you know what I'm saying, who really kind of like, you really, kept it together, kept y'all like.
Man, all I could do was really focus, like what we were doing.
Right.
And some of it was intentional and some of it was not intentional. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think a lot of it started, with me as far as me building out a label from the SUC movement that already existed on the underground level. And then, like, I knew I was coming in to try to take it to a commercial level, actually, take it and create a real functioning label out of that. You know what I'm saying? They already had some other people. Jam Down was doing their thing. Patrick, my partner. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to take my label to another level than what I saw going on. So I'm going to say that. And then I say that as far as the chemistry that existed between those guys, you knew when you put a record out, it was kind of like, we already knew the recipe. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have some Billy Cook, Ronnie Spencer type singing on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to go get Key. You got to go get Pokey. You got to go outside of your circle to make it that complete project. Absolutely. And each one of those guys did that. So then you got this guy on that single and this guy on that single. And then the next thing, when it's showtime, now you got us in Austin 1 week, leaving, going to Lafayette. Next week, Kiki coming back. So everybody backed on. So it created an energy that fed off itself, man. And that was live, super live, God's blessing.
So when you had because a lot of people don't even know, like, people see you, they see you where you came up from. You know what I'm saying? They see you out, see you in the streets. They don't know Dee Wreck really educated. Like, for real, like, you went to Clark, you know what I'm saying? Clark, Atlanta. NBA.
Is that where it all started? Like, where did it really originate for you that you really was like, you know what, because a lot of times, a lot of people don't know about the
business.
A lot of us went to, educated and went to school, you know what I'm saying? But where did it really start to where though you was like, you know what, shit, I can really do this thing, start my own record label and everything?
Man, before I wanted to be on a record label, I just wanted to be a businessman.
Perfect.
From day one, my whole life. I was hustling yards. I was cutting them myself, and then I got so many of them in the neighborhood, and my grandfather had all these lawnmowers and shit. So I started like letting my partners cut them and get half.
Hey, been putting people on.
Hey, y'all better listen to this.
Been putting people on.
And I'd be posted up, ride through the neighborhood on my bike, making sure they
on his bike
up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My grandfather clipped my wings, man. He was like, if you ain't gonna cut it, nobody ain't gonna cut it, man.
Right.
And, he just didn't understand that I was already thinking.
Yeah, your vision.
big,
Yeah, your vision was far beyond. Like, and that's where it started. Like, that's where your entrepreneurship started, because it's like, I'm finna not only put my homies on, I'm still finna take a cut, make some money. I'm gonna sit back in the shade
and ride down there and check on it. Yeah. Make sure it's good though.
Yeah. Hey man, you missed something. You missed something. You missed
right there. That's gonna cost you. I got this.
Right. But it's crazy that you even say that, because even like our elders, they know the work route. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what they grew up in. And so even like my grandfather, he used to talk about one of his cousins. He was like, your cousin might be a $250,000. $250,000. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the mentality. Like they don't ever see exponential.
Yeah, because they don't see the work. Though.
They don't see the work.
But them,
exactly.
like, if you're not really out there grinding how they did, boy, you ain't working. You ain't never gonna work. Like,
I could teach a class.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. It's bigger than, it's deeper than rap, man. And so, you know, even we've been in the work world and been entrepreneur, still entrepreneur. So it's like, people used to say like, oh, entrepreneur, you ain't got no job. You're right, because I wear many hats.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And you learn how to manage that. And I know even in the music industry, we talked a lot about the music. It's like when you're managing people and personalities, it's hard. It's hard. You see what I'm saying? I ain't babysitting.
Listen,
man.
Goddamn. You talk about motherfucker that man represent athletes, man. I'm, you know what I'm saying? With the sports agency, you managing a lot of different personalities.
Right,
it's hard,
right.
Bro. You know what I'm saying?
How was that balance, like in between? Even though they had chemistry on the music, like was there? And we ain't gonna put nobody out there and say, oh, who there was a trouble, like somebody was always in trouble.
Shit, it always got
right. But Dee Wreck got the bail bonds coming too. So.
Shit, that's probably why he started that too.
Everything y'all saying is dead on.
Right. He like, these niggas always in trouble.
You know
I'm gonna start a bail bond.
Make some money off them both ways.
Right.
The thing about it though, it wasn't these niggas. It was all of us.
Right. It's all of us.
We all, including myself.
Right.
So before all of that though, when you say Clark, Rick, what age? I mean, when did you leave to go to Clark?
I left Houston in like '93.
Yeah.
And I was in Clark from '93 to '96.
Man,
I was 10.
I was just out there.
Yeah.
I was hustling, man, and I was, like trying to rap like everybody else, but at first I opened up a detail shop
in Atlanta.
That's,
wow.
When I
set up shop.
Yeah, when I went there,
18, 19 years old.
Nah, I was 22. I had finished from college.
Okay.
So you did undergrad, then went to grad.
I played football at Stephen F. Austin on football scholarship.
Shout out SFA.
Hell yeah.
East Texas.
East Texas,
I got my degree, and then, but like my best friends, them niggas had another cut to them. It was always like that. Like Boys in the Hood was really, in theory, like kind of like my life. My niggas loved me.
Right.
And
wanted to see you get out.
Yeah, and I knew that was me. That nigga had to go get it like that.
Yeah.
But I still had that other side of me. So
because that's what.
So I knew I had to learn. I had to survive in Atlanta. You know what I mean? So I had got up to my little work. I can talk about it now. Statute of limitations. I drove out there. I drove to Atlanta in the middle of the night, man, with my luggage and some shit that I hate my son to know I did, but did that.
Yeah.
And the next thing I knew, man, I had opened up a detail shop. Then I had I opened up my recording studio. Then I opened up a fish market. I was selling seafood.
Man, come on, man. Y'all hear this shit?
I was selling seafood.
Hey, man.
So I had like the old rec shop, the original rec shop, it didn't say rec shop. Mm-hmm. It said Gulf Waters Distribution. So everybody knows.
You kept it. See, that's another thing. You see that? You see what he doing with that? Y'all don't understand them LLCs, them corporations, them S-corps, that's real.
Not for real.
Shit.
So we had a seafood distribution company
coming
from here going there, man. Anyway, long story short, man, and the recording studio led me to the music.
Right.
And then led me back home because I saw the opportunity that existed with the SUC movement.
When you was out there, did you fool with like what? Like was it Outkast or like what? You know what I mean? What was the music scene in Atlanta back then?
Man, it's crazy because Organized Noise was just kind of transformed. I remember before they was calling themselves shit like the Lumberjacks, and that's what really had reminded me of the SUC. Man, you know what I'm saying? And you know, the first artist that I had that I actually put money behind was a guy named Tiger. His name Delvis Graham. He was kin to the Graham brothers that was in the Silk group Silk.
Yep. Okay.
So Tiger had got in a fight with Keith Sweat, so he got kicked out the group. You know what I mean? So then when he started recording at the studio, my business partner at the time, our company was called Gemini Entertainment. So me and my business partner had a company, and he brought Tiger there, and you know, that's how you always get caught. You know, it was like, man, this a win. This a win. He was in the group Silk. Yeah, everything looked good. And super talented brother. Yeah. I'm talking about to this day. He do plays and travel, actor. Very, 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 very smooth. Chocolate skin, cool, smooth ass R&B dude, man. And I blew by $300,000 trying to figure that shit out. That's when I was like, damn, this ain't it right here.
Right.
But I learned the game.
No, for sure. And you pay for the mistakes.
Yeah.
You pay for the mistakes. And, you know, the L's are not lost, they lessons. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing we got to always make sure we emphasize is that, because we get caught up in the stigma saying, I took a loss.
Well, that's what make or break real entrepreneurs and businessmen and shit like that.
Because I know I done took some L's. Goddamn me.
I mean, but listen, man. You know, once you get up, bro, falling ain't too bad no more, bro. Because I can, like I honestly say, I know if I bet on myself, I'm gonna always win.
Yeah,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Bet on me.
No matter what.
No matter what.
No matter what.
Shit, short term, you know what I'm saying? Shit might get rocky, hard, whatever. But I know long term, I'm gonna win.
Facts. So when you, because I know that of course you founded Fat Pat. You know what I'm saying? Founded Fat Pat, and then you had that was so crazy to me, just how he, boom, was blowing up, and then his timely demise.
I mean, me growing up in Third Ward, man, that shit. I mean, moving from East Texas to Third Ward was just like, that's all we ever heard.
Right.
We didn't. For me, I didn't really know nothing about North Side music until later on. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. Like, if you was on the South Side, that's all we listened to.
Right.
So Pat, Rick, Mo, them, like, that shit was every day.
Yeah. No D.
Every day.
Yeah.
And see, it was crazy because it wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to this day, man, a lot of times that's the only part, man. I come out of my humility, man, sometimes, and I tell motherfuckers, like, it was not always like that.
Right.
You know, I drove this whole state with Tops Drop.
Right.
Wow.
Me and a cat named Lil Sam. Me and Lil Sam, I had a little van, and we hit every town, every city, and I used to have to roll in there because the only music song that had broke out of here and was getting a little radio play in spot markets across the state was doing it for Texas. Kiki. His single was out, but it was still new.
Right.
You know what I mean? It wasn't just completely broke.
The Southside album, right?
Yeah. The song Southside. So we would, you know, literally have to roll up and be like, you know, y'all heard a little Kiki, and that was a 50-50.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The ones that did,
we
toss
up.
Yeah, we like, well, this Fat Pat, this him and they go together. You know, we had to, you know what I'm saying? So, and even here in the city, as far as going to the radio station and them really just understanding the movement that was taking place, they understand it now.
Right.
They play it every year, you know what I'm saying? June 27th. You know they get it.
Oh,
now.
yeah, absolutely.
But making them understand that
was
not. So now we take all this for granted, man, and people walk up and they say, you know, like, man, that signing Pat, that was a no-brainer. Nah, fool, that was a major gamble.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you already said you lost 300 on another.
Yeah.
But that was, so you lost the 300 before Pat.
Yeah. That's how I learned the business.
Yeah. So you like, it's still a gamble. It's 50-50 on all this shit. Like, no matter if you buying property, if you buying companies, if you buying whatever, it's still a gamble, bro.
Was you going to Stephen A? Was that your ties to like East Texas? Because I promise you, in East Texas, even like I said again, before I moved to Houston in 99, I mean, just East Texas always loved like Wreckshop and you know what I'm saying? Like,
man.
Was that like your?
Without a doubt, man. It was ironic because Double D,
that's
who did. Hell, Dub did half of that that album for Kiki.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He did, I think, 7 songs on there. So, because at that time, you know, the sound was not just these guys. Don't get it twisted.
Right.
Between Double D, Harvey Love, Solo.
Yeah.
You know, like they are. That was that sound.
That sound. Yeah.
Swift, Big Swift. You know what I'm saying? So when I came out here, I had already met Double D from when I was in NAC.
Oh wow!
You know what I'm saying? So it was just ironic that when I got to working with Pat was like, "Man, they got this producer, Double D. I got to get that Double D, man. I got to have that Double D."
Yeah, that's that sound. Huh?
Yeah. And it so happened one of my frat brothers called me out of nowhere. And he was like, "Man, you ran into Double D out there yet?" And I was like, "It's got to be the same." And then when I hit up Dub, I'm like, "Dub," he like, "Nigga, what's up?"
Yeah.
So and we started popping off.
It's the law of attraction, man.
Yeah.
Law of attraction, man, and nothing is a coincidence. I tell people nothing is. You meet people, and it may be short term right now in this season that you just, you know what I'm saying, politic with them and grab a number. And
you got to be really in tune with that, though.
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
That, you know, some people really, you really do meet people sometimes that you might be like, man, nothing come of it.
Yeah.
And then probably like 5 years down the line, you be like, God damn. Like,
yeah.
That's all the time, man.
Yeah.
That's why I say, watch how you carry yourself.
No,
man.
for sure.
Carry yourself the same way all the time, then you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. It's crazy because people feel your spirit, man. They know you know what I'm saying? People that know energy, they detect that. I was on the call earlier before I got here, and I was talking to one of my boys, and his grandfather is like a major attorney out in Fort Worth, like one of the biggest real estate attorneys in Texas. And we were just talking, and I was just, you know, telling him about what I was looking to accomplish, and he was like, young brother, I feel your spirit through the phone, like your integrity. He was like, I'm impressed, and just when you're talking to people, and even somebody at a high level, tell you that, he never even seen me. Just we having a conversation. He was like, I feel your spirit through the phone. He like, I'm looking forward to doing business with you. That was major for me because I'm like, we always come from that same humble beginnings. Like you can get money, all that. If you lame, you still lame. If you cool, you cool. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And if you a hoe ass nigga, that's what you is.
Right. You just gonna be all of that with money.
Exactly. Times that. Yeah. So it's crazy that I know we talking about the music. We just talking about like you going to school, and I know you got into shooting the movies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We talking about
Man, why you didn't? I mean, honestly though, you know what I'm saying? People they wouldn't glorify, of course, the type of shit that you went through and that you came from, because at the end of the day, like, man, look, he went to school, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Got his degree and all that shit. Right. Either they want you to be all the way hood, but that's so fucked up that our kids don't get it. It ain't even like that.
Yeah, but he said he was Trey.
Yeah, I know.
Was you ever in the car riding with Doughboy about to go smoke somebody and they let you out the car?
Man, I promise to God, as hell
yeah.
as sure as I'm sitting right here.
Yeah.
One of my niggas, I'm gonna make the story short, but
no, for sure.
Yeah, one of my niggas got jumped. I was home for the weekend. My other partner, the one that was considered action. See, when I did Dirty Third, all those characters was my partners.
Oh, okay.
So
based on true story.
Lil C is my nigga. Yeah. Action was a nigga. And so they go to get, so they come get Action. My dog. And me and him that night, they went to some young cat stuff, and we was like, we ain't going. Right. So they got over there and getting some shit, and then they come run.
Right. They need you now.
Yeah, they need my partner more than they need me.
Right.
And because that's what he did. And and he looked at me like, when we nothing happened that night. So this is Sunday. The next day was Sunday, and I'm getting ready to go back to SFA. You know what I'm saying? I would leave about 5 or 6. So we rolled around Beaumont. Beaumont ain't that big. We done rolled all around. Yeah. Because the cast was from the north end. We done rolled all on the other side of town. And then about 5:30, the one that's Action, he was like, man, I'm finna go to the crib. He was like, yo, you need to get on back to school.
Wow.
And I was like, he's like, man, fuck that shit, man. Go on. Because I'm acting hard.
Yeah.
I'm 17, 18. I'm like, man, I ain't getting out the car.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my stripes.
And I got out the car and I drove back, and it's a 2-hour drive from here to NAC. From Beaumont to NAC.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, we know.
No, we know.
59
so I was at the crib 15 minutes, and my partner them called me, and they were like, we halfway to neck. They is already an hour into the trip, and I'm like, this was way back before the beepers and the cell phones.
Hell yeah.
Right.
You had to be there to answer the phone.
They didn't call me.
Yeah.
The one of them didn't come. 3 of them. 2 of them came.
Yeah.
The one that didn't come called me. He said, man, they want me to call you because they on the way. He said they ought to be halfway there. So that means they, within an hour after I left, they drove up and shot the nigga. So they knew where he was the whole day.
Right.
Wow.
And they was just waiting on me to get out the fucking car. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So, and that's facts. That's on everything I love.
Wow.
So that's
Crazy. God really be having a way of working,
bro.
man.
Yeah.
Like, for real, man. We glad you even here to tell the story.
Hell yeah.
Because that, man, just a reminder, man, that and me and Jay talk about all the time. It's like, you got to be less accessible, but assertive to your craft. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't be in certain areas and sections all the time because everybody don't like it. Oh, man, we feel the vibe. We be places when the energy starts shifting, like, bro, it's time to go.
Hell yeah.
Man, this ain't the climate to try to be no hero no more.
Nah, man.
Bro. You got to know your worth. We living in a time right now where we got a lot of valuable souls being lost behind, you know, that male provider
don't
type
nobody
shit,
respect
man.
heroes no more. Anyway, motherfucker killed a hero.
Man,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Jay-Z said, y'all respect the one that got shot. I respect the shooter.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
And I'm saying, like right now, man, somebody gotta have the balls to be like, nigga, I ain't respecting neither one of you motherfuckers.
Right.
Why is we killing each other up like this? You know
Facts,
what I'm saying? Like, nigga, every time a gun been pointed at me, it's been somebody black.
Right.
You know
I
what
know.
I'm saying? I ain't never had
And
no
every
white
time
boy
I-
point no fucking gun at me.
And I'm gonna
yet.
be honest with you, man. I done did some crazy shit. Every time if I did point my gun, hell, they was black.
That's fact.
That's them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shame on you.
I know, but hey, I gotta protect my motherfucking self.
No.
but
At the
you
end of the
know,
day.
So, you know, there's something wrong with that, man. And,
It is, man.
Yeah, nah, for real. What we're gonna do, man, we're gonna take a 2-minute break, then we're gonna come back and we're gonna jump into them topics.
Yeah, man. We're
definitely
gonna get
got them
on.
topics.
You know, we want to feel how Wreck feel about, of course, the you know, the guilty verdict with George Floyd. We want to touch on also, you know, the new law that they're going to pass. Well, supposedly that they're trying to pass with each state having this George Floyd law that, you know, the cops are. We're gonna touch into it, man. We're gonna touch into it. Yeah.
Y'all stay tuned, man. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Back.
In this struggle, man, but I'm a Wreckshop till I die. I wanna be gone, 'cause sometimes y'all I can't even take it. This world so cold. Sometimes y'all I can't even take it. I wanna be gone, 'cause sometimes y'all I can't even take it. This world so cold. Y'all gotta feel this here. Today I seen a young nigga get his head blew off. Left his body at the light and on his chrome masked out. Now I was walking out the store and seen the shit go down. What a cost from the paper trying to shine and grind. And one time wasn't the bride, what they had when you need it. I seen the trauma in his eyes as he lay there bleeding. And what you think mama gon' say when the bad news hit home? Nigga, what would yours say if you was killed for chrome? Come to find out he wasn't even full grown. He was only 18. Ain't sit on buck and be complacent with these bars 18. Ambulance finally make it. People on the scene going crazy. This word that God say that sometimes I can't even take it. I wanna be gone. I wanna be gone. 'Cause sometimes y'all I can't even take it. This world so cold. Sometimes y'all I can't even take it. I wanna be gone. 'Cause sometimes y'all I can't even take it. This world so cold. Man, it's a trip out here. Walk through the project, kids barefooted, mama on crack with highs. Full of smokers, don't even know where kids at. And if you don't know the meaning of a soldier, man, these kids, they live it. Going to school and hand-me-downs, daddy doing life in prison. The other children don't know better, so they making fun of their misfortune. Leading out of lives, no game, 'cause they was mentally tortured. I can see the pain in their eyes, but they don't know how to express it. And with all this anger kept inside, feel I gotta teach the world a lesson. God bless these adolescents, 'cause you know they our future. Turn them into lawyers and doctors, execs, and entrepreneurs. Life is cruel, and it's just so many tears for these babies. Look at the world we created. I just pray that they make it. I wanna be gone. I wanna be gone. Cause sometimes, y'all, I can't even take it. This world so cold. Sometimes, y'all, I can't even take it. I wanna be gone. Cause sometimes, y'all, I can't even take it. This world so cold. For the ladies, my beautiful black. You know what I'm saying? You a rose like Aretha said, boo gon' blossom. You ain't gotta be a bopper. Pay the rent at your cost. I know back in your childhood you couldn't control what had happened. When your uncle used to touch you, make you pass some manners. Now you're grown and scandalous, but there's room for change. I can't hate the stripping pays, but you deserve a better wage. You think you could have any nigga you wanted. Why you out here getting cheated, showing your body for money? It seems to me like you're running. Gon' stand up, black woman. You been dying too long, time to get out and get something. And you gotta cry to see you try, cause the world is what you make it. Stop procrastinating, cause if you don't, they gon' take it. I wanna be gone. I wanna be gone. Cause sometimes, y'all, I can't even take it. This world so cold. Cause sometimes, y'all, I can't even take it. I wanna be gone. Cause sometimes, y'all, I can't even take it. This world so cold. It's a struggle, you know what I'm saying? I wanna be gone. Cause sometimes, y'all, I can't even take it. This world so cold.
Yes, sir. And we back. Appreciate y'all still staying tuned in, man. Again, we got my guy, Derrick, Dixon, Dee Wreck
In the building.
Wreckshop Records, man. And we were just talking offline, just about the topic that we about to bring in, talking about the guilty verdict
Yeah.
in the George Floyd case, man. We were all just really kind of like pinned to the TV, just seeing what was what. And he knew what was going on. You know what I'm saying? I think they really kind of prefaced them before they even read the verdict.
He knew.
He knew what was going on.
But even though it was 420, I just feel iffy about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't like super excited because I see him going to jail. But then if he didn't get found guilty, then I was just like, well, shit, that's just how they do. They've been doing us like that for years. So I was like, I'm happy about it. Don't get me wrong, for the family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't want us to, black people, man. We forgive and we forget.
Right.
Too easy.
And they say like the sentences based on the degree the convictions are like 40, 25, and 10. And I was just doing like an average, if they average it and they do it consecutively.
Yeah, they gonna run concurrent. They already
Are they gonna run
that.
concurrent?
Yeah, because they're all from the same crime.
Right. So would that be an average?
Now they saying right now
he can get the highest for each crime.
Right now, the odds in Vegas is on 15 years. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I think. Because they gave the girl in
that's
Dallas,
the
what,
odds in
10?
Vegas. Yeah. The odds in Vegas on 15 to 20. It's a lot of pressure on that judge to go harder. But, I just want people to know, man, like, it ain't this struggle that we live with, it ain't no quick fix to it, yo. It's not. It's just an ongoing battle that for all of us that's alive right now, we won't wake up to a day of true equality. So everybody right now, our age, got to realize.
I asked that the other day, man. Will I ever really see it? Because I mean, look, you think about it, man. Right after the verdict, they killed a 16-year-old girl, man.
Yeah.
Now that girl, you saw that?
It was messed.
Hey, now, man.
The
girl, man,
with the night sheet.
Let me ask you this question: if that was your daughter,
I know,
on the other end, would that cop be a cop? Would he be a killer? Or would he be a hero? If that was your daughter, she was cocked back.
I get what you're saying because she was. You know what I'm saying? They came to her house and was fighting outside her house. So she's the one that called the police for them to even come there.
The one got shot?
The one that got shot.
That's who on the call?
That's who was on the call.
How she got the knife?
I guess she got the knife from out the house and she coming outside. So when
it looked like she picked it up on the ground. Maybe the other chick on the ground had it and she got it from her. I don't know.
Yeah, no.
And
so I need to hear the rest of the story.
No, but still, just on that alone, you know what I'm saying? If somebody about to attack or try to kill my son.
You a cop, yo. I mean, like, man, look here, man. I'm ready to burn the whole thing down, bro. But I'm going to keep it 100, too.
For sure.
And based on what I saw, I'm like, if that's my child, is that a hero or not? He say, hey, stop.
Every cop got to
Was he supposed to let her stab the other girl?
But I think at a 16-year-old, a female, the taser would have definitely worked on her.
But they number one, they ain't thinking about no age.
Man, did you see how quick that shit happened? That shit.
Yeah, it happened fast.
Yo, that was, I don't know, it's easy for us to sit up here and talk.
They pulled a white boy over with the AR-15 in the car. He grabbed his shit. Police still ain't shooting.
I ain't talking about that. That was different. I'm talking.
I know what you mean, though. I'm with you, though, Rick.
This is how I really feel. Yeah. I feel like if that girl was trying to stab that lawman, he should taser her or not do nothing.
Right.
The fact that she was in the process about to stick somebody else, that's the only issue I got with trying to say, we can't just paint no broad picture, man.
Right.
Nigga, I done been in some shit where I've been happy to see the police.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Shit,
and I'm still gonna call the police.
Everybody talking shit. Nigga, when some shit pop off, nigga, you might call the
law. Yeah, that's what I just said. I'm calling motherfuckers. What I just say? One get the phone first, the other one goes to jail.
Yeah, but do you feel in this climate that do you have any reservations when you call the people that?
Fuck no, I don't.
I ain't never called them motherfuckers, so I don't know what that feel like.
Right, but I'm saying just know based on what we know, because it's hard to say what you won't do. It's hard to say what you won't do when it's going down. When it's real time, you can say, I ain't man, fuck, I ain't calling the law.
Like I said, bro, like I said, man, driver stole one of my trucks. I'm calling the laws. I want my truck back.
Oh no, for sure. That's
you see what I'm saying? But like, different shit at the crib. You might not. Hey, you have a party over, some shit break out. You can't call. You might not can't call the law right there.
Yeah.
The biggest thing I can tell you,
I got the law.
Yeah,
I can tell you. I think where you was going with the question is, and that's that. When I'm riding down the fucking street, I'm on my way home. It's 1:30 in the fucking morning, and I see a cop parked, looking at every car come by, and mine got to go by. Do my fucking stomach or heart
absolutely, yes.
Oh, fact.
Yes.
All the time.
Every time.
Shit, today.
I think that's
even today.
Curse, huh?
No, you good.
No, you good.
I think that shit is hereditary now.
Ain't no parental advisory.
I don't even think that shit is just. I think that's embedded in our black neighborhood. I don't give a fuck, no matter what.
That's wrong.
Like
I should be like, God damn, I go to law. I know I feel.
Well, they feel that way.
That's how they feel.
They'll fly right past that motherfucker. And wouldn't even say nothing.
Man, but I be shit. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, what I got in this motherfucker.
You ain't even worried about a ticket no more. You worried about, can I make it home? Yeah, bro.
Bro, I was walking my boys around the neighborhood the other day, bro. And we have a couple cops in our neighborhood. And the crazy thing was, I started to feel like what if I'm walking, right? And one of the neighbors get on some racist kid. Did you see that one when shoved the kid in the
neighborhood?
Yeah, it was like what, Savannah or somewhere.
Yeah, he was like, get off the curb.
Yeah, he
go
was
home.
like, he shoved the little kid that's like 14, 15 years old, right?
They ain't got him out. The first thing George saw was a gun, yo. That's what set him off. If you go watch it, that's when he started talking about, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Because the first thing, the guy didn't walk up to him and say, hey, sir, I need to talk to you.
Right.
I need nothing.
Yeah.
Came with a gun.
It was already aggressive.
It was aggressive.
Yeah.
So my point I'm making is that, to me, he should be convicted too. Because that's what put all that in motion.
All of them should be convicted.
Because it was only over a $20 so-called
so-called, allegedly.
Yeah,
which me or you could get past a $20 bill and not even know it. So who's to say he know it?
Listen, these bitches stripping for Usher bucks, all right? On some real shit, you never know. You know what a motherfucker got. But yeah, like you said, I really think all the cops.
Yeah.
I feel like they should.
But they rolled over. They rolled over on Buddy.
Let me tell you
they
something.
rolled over on his ass.
The thing about this is, let's say a motherfucker come in here, Wreck got his knee on the neck, Wreck kill him.
Yeah.
They gonna charge us as
yeah.
accessory.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You gonna
You
get
see
a
what I'm
book.
saying?
You gonna get a book.
It's like you choked him.
Right. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
might well go.
I might as well, if I don't stop him from killing the motherfucker, I guarantee you, they gonna charge us with some. Yeah,
no doubt.
Remember, it's crazy. I know we talking on the subject. I was in East Texas checking on Mom last week, so appreciate you coming back. We had to move it. She good. She back in, you know what I'm saying, good health, good spirit. God bless. I was out there. I ran into my little homie. I went out to his crib. He's sitting on like 2 acres. He bought a crib out there, like, you know what I'm saying, further north, Marshall. And so he was telling me, he youngster in the game doing some contracting and doing his thing. And so he had a neighbor. So he bought it in this neighborhood. He had a neighbor white dude. You know what I'm saying? That as soon as he bought it, you know, he's trying to get the yard together, get the house together, and the white dude say, "You need help with that nigger?"
What?
Yes. And he said, "What you say?" He said, "I don't speak monkey, so you can jump your monkey ass over the fence and I'll tell you." And so he couldn't even. This was recent, like a couple years ago. You see what I'm saying? So he couldn't even gather himself quick enough to even respond. So his wife was like, "Come in the house." So over the time that he's been there, the dude was like antagonizing his dog. He had a German Shepherd. He would flash the lights. You know what I'm saying? At night, he'd be outside drinking, flashing lights, making the dog bark, called the pound on him, said he was malnourished. When he was cleaning out his pool, the dude would have a blower and blow dirt all in his. You know, psychologically, mentally, so my boy built a fence. He built an 8-foot fence.
Yeah.
And so dude kept yelling, throwing shit across, you know what I'm saying? And I told him, I said, man, you gotta have a certain level of humility. You know what I'm saying? We just talking about just the difference in race and how shit is just become a little bit
racist than the motherfucker. Anyway.
Right. But you gotta have a certain level of patience and humility to not shoot that motherfucker. And then guess what? But guess what? His son had his 1-year-old birthday party. Dude was sitting in the woods in the trees, camouflage with a rifle.
Nah, I'm not there in my walk yet, Rick.
Yeah, me neither.
So, you know, man, that's when, you know, to me,
yeah,
you gotta have like.
Do you call the laws?
No.
Exactly.
That's when you just you know, you find out that nigga pattern. And something gonna happen to you.
Right.
Or
y'all youngsters who be all out in public doing shit, the OGs just drop the game.
Drop the game.
You know what I'm saying? Gangsters moving in silence, motherfuckers.
Man, but the dude ended up dying like a year after that.
So your guy might have followed his pattern.
Yeah, exactly.
I hope that's what happened.
Right, you see what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
And that's how it's supposed to be. Like, man, the nigga just died.
Yeah, cause my boy was like, every time he drive by, he'd be like, "Hey, how you doing?" Or he'd say, "Hey, you need help with something?"
Yeah.
He would never. I said, "You a little better than me."
Nah, man. You know, and so he could go. He can move. He really can move through life and tell everybody.
Yeah.
Last white boy called me, a nigga died.
Yeah.
Like for real. And he don't know what happened.
He really let God do his job.
Like really. Like for real.
I would have tried to step in. God, let me go.
I work through humans too, though. So
Right, he do. My boy was saying that New Year's, like they was shooting them guns. He was like, I let him know that we got some drummers over here too. But he ended up dying, so shit, he trying to buy his property now because the wife, the widow, she from South America. He racist, but she from South America.
Well, they always like that.
That shit sound familiar.
Yeah.
That shit sound real familiar.
Trump.
Yeah.
So he trying to buy their property from them. You see what I'm saying? They got another 2 acres. He trying to grab that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But that's how you monopolize. You know, man, you can't subscribe to everything and everybody.
You gotta choose your battles.
You gotta choose your battles.
I would have lost that one, but yeah, you're right.
And you know, the art of war, man. That's what I really reflected to, man. It's like, you know, I'm being realistic, man. I ain't promoting nobody doing nothing.
Right.
But I am promoting if you do it. Get away with it,
right,
man? Be tactful, not reckless.
Put some strategy in that shit.
Yeah, man.
In this motherfucker.
Niggas just roll out and just let the window down and just let that hoe.
Too emotional.
Too emotional. Yeah. You know, we react too quick.
Facts.
We don't think about it. Excuse me. We don't even think about it.
Yeah, it's right now.
That's one thing, man. I try to teach people. I say, man, I don't know which one worse. White folks' superiority complex or our inferiority complex.
Facts.
I remember when you had put a post up about the dude on the elevator.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I really live. I try, man. I try every day to remind myself that any white person that has accomplished the same or anywhere near what I have,
right?
I'm really doing better than them.
Right.
And
they feel it.
You, bro.
And they really feel. And they feel it too.
It's all. I mean, listen, man. They had the shit out of. It's been laid out for them for years. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So of course I did better than you, motherfucker. You inherited this shit.
A tie, nigga. A tie mean I won.
Yeah.
For real.
Because I wasn't supposed to win.
Yeah.
I've been counting out all my life, not just among us.
Yeah.
Shit, with y'all too.
No,
Yeah.
we
mostly with y'all.
we count each other out all the time now. You know what I mean? Well,
Yeah.
even before crabs in the bucket. You know what I mean?
Fuck
Yeah.
it.
Shit.
2 crabs in the bucket. Fuck
But that's
it.
why, man, I respect it. Like, I think that movements like Wreckshop, like your whole, like when you see a bunch of black motherfuckers get together and they winning, that should be glorified, man. You know what I'm saying? It's too much, you know, just
Nah, man, we that's too much. Like right.
Yeah.
But I think we getting there, man. And like I said, I'm gonna stand on it. I have to check myself every now and then because it's easy to let like little things fuck you up, and it's easy sometimes like the world fuck with you. You've been working hard for something for a long time, and then you see somebody else get it before you, and it's easy for you not to be mad at that person, but you kind of mad at the situation,
Right.
or you feel like as an artist or something, I'm better than this motherfucker. How the fuck this person?
why the fuck ain't work out for me like that?
All these type of thoughts make it easy for us to start being negative towards each other, and it's really just. As much as it's a fault of each one of us for doing it, it is a crab in a bucket. It's the circumstances that come from a few ways out. So when it's a few ways out, you start feeling that kind of way. Like if a bunch of people was all getting paid and moving up,
you wouldn't appreciate it.
You wouldn't, but but because over years, generations of people, it's like a few skimper out, and it make you as that crab mad because that other one crab got out that bucket.
Right.
And you have to check yourself, man. You got to be like, hold on, man. And the way I do it, bro, I'm telling you, I say, man, any nigga or anybody that I got their phone number for, I got to pray for their success.
Right.
Facts.
Yeah.
Because I'd rather it be somebody I can reach than somebody I don't even know.
Facts.
And that means I'd rather somebody from Houston or well around here or somebody in my reach to go as large, go as tall, be as successful as you possibly can.
Bro, one thing I can say, man, you here, dog. Yeah. Like I mean, before, like I said, man, we lost like Tupac, you know what I'm saying, in the 90s, and then Biggie. But like for me, as a guy who grew up in the South, and I losing like when Pat and you know what I'm saying, Molden passed, that you know what I'm saying, that hit me a little bit harder than. So what I'm saying is, man, through the test of time, man, your flowers, I'm giving you your flowers, bro. You still here, bro. That's a blessing. Man, you know what I'm saying?
Like, and I ain't going nowhere.
Right. Man, bro, look, bro, text me. He actually really text me back. We called each other and text back and talk real estate. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of people that.
And that's really, why, bro. Like you go, that's one of the people like that, bro. You know that God got his hand on it because you still, no matter what, though, you might not necessarily sometimes might be feeling like, hey, you know, that one crab he made it, damn, he didn't reach back, but like you still climbing, bro. Cause you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be at the bottom of that motherfucker.
Nah, hell no. Not when the ball drop.
Hell no.
Not when the ball drop.
Let me say that. I pray to God all the time, bro. God, listen, I ain't got to be a millionaire, billionaire, none of that. That's good. I just want to be able to get whatever the fuck I want to do, I want to do it.
Yeah.
I'm good.
But I think even in your prayer, too, you got to be specific about what you want.
Yeah.
Well, that's, you know. Well, I mean, because we generalize sometimes, but you got to really, like, for me.
Just make my businesses flourish if I want to hop on this jet.
Well, there you go. Well, there you see what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, if that's mentally how you saying it or trend, I'm intentional in my prayers.
Right.
I'm like, God, I aspire to do X, Y, Z. Like paint, create the way for me to be able to.
That's the cool thing about God, man. As long as everybody have a relationship with him. Period. However you get down with him.
However you get down with him.
You know what I'm saying? Just get down with him.
Just get down.
You know what I'm saying? I got my thing. How we talk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, for sure.
Yeah, that's my. That's
look, man. Look, and I know you sent the bio, and I know you said you sold. It said it sold over 100,000 copies. And I know that was, you know what I'm saying, y'all was in, I know, but I'm saying 100,000 copies times 10, that's like $1 million. I mean,
out the trunk, though, you probably
out the trunk, that's like, you probably sold it for 20 and then paid.
Nah, real talk. When they say back then, album to a label, an independent label meant $7.
Right.
Because it was $7 to the distributor.
Right.
Southwest Wholesale paid us $7. And send it to the stores for 10,
Right.
$10.99. Then the store, you know, $15.99,
Yeah.
$14, $13, and $12.99 on
Whatever.
sale.
Yeah.
Sound waves.
Sound
all that
waves.
good shit.
So you made 700,000. You made 700,000. You made 700,000.
Look,
I ain't put you. That was way back. Look, we ain't paying Uncle Sam and everybody.
Yeah,
We
they
done,
opened up
yeah.
another location. They made so much motherfucking money. Out of that.
Which record that was? You talking
Oh,
about?
that was selling copies of the documentary, The American Dream. That said, it's,
Oh yeah, I about to say because
That documentary,
most of the like
but you had 300,000 units when you had
I know Ghetto Dreams for sure. I probably had to update that by
Oh, Ghetto Dreams.
But you know what's crazy?
For
Look,
sure.
you said, you had the friend take Black Rob make it hit whoa. They exploded the South, 300,000 units. Black Rob, rest in peace to Black Rob.
Yeah, he had the Houston joint. What?
We turned woe into man.
Man.
Man,
Man.
No D
Yeah.
did that.
Yeah.
No D and
Now
I'd
that
have
right
took a
there-
pint to the head like,
Man, like
Yeah.
that motherfucker there, like that was really an anthem for the H for real.
nah, for real. And still this day.
Still to this day, yeah.
Shit.
when I tell you they one take that,
Yeah.
one take,
Damn.
one take,
Man, it's authentic, man.
one take.
You can feel it,
and
bro.
especially out of all the verses, I love them all, but Pokey verse.
Oh yeah, man.
And if you would have been there that night, and Poke at the shop,
Yeah.
Gulf Waters Distribution.
There you go. Shout out to Go.
We had built like a little closet,
Right.
so it'd be hot as fuck in there. You know what I'm saying? So you be in there, and if you get
Take the
stuck in
shirt
that
off,
bitch,
bite the mic.
yeah.
Ooh, bitch, I'm a G. Yeah.
Poke came out that
Yeah.
sweat nigga, that white beater, big ass white beater, big as a sheep.
Oh, man, yeah. My boy A Genius, you know, he, you know what I'm saying, fuck with them boys back then. He say Poke take forever to write it. He gonna take it.
It take him forever to write. You write slow.
He
Man.
go
But
He said, He gonna eat that hoe.
Yeah, he gonna eat.
He gonna eat that motherfucker. Yeah.
All this pin in the litter.
similes and metaphors impeccable.
Yeah. Nah, for real.
Impeccable.
Nah, for real.
When
That's
that boy
crazy.
say like, whatever he said, like is something
Yeah.
dope coming behind it.
Yeah.
Nigga say I got an appetite big as Houston.
That's heavy.
And that's heavy.
That's heavy because Houston really hands down.
Yeah.
Texas, for the sake of food, when we talk about food, I'm just saying
This
comparison.
motherfucker's a foodie.
I'm a foodie. I love food. But Houston, hands down, bro. I've traveled so many different cities and countries, bro, and it's like Houston food is just
Yeah, it's
it's not, bro. Yeah, bro. It's like I can go anywhere, and I'm like, this trash because then I already set the tone. That heavy hand.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That seasoning, that love, they cook it with love.
I feel the same way. I feel like we got just enough Louisiana infusion.
Yeah, we right. They
Just
right.
enough
Yeah.
Barbecue
Latino
Texas.
infusion.
Yeah.
Then we got the barbecue Texas. You
Yeah.
mix all that
Man.
together, man.
Woo.
'Cause I
Well, I'm
prefer-
finna get something to eat after.
I like our gumbo better than Louisiana gumbo, and I'm telling you, all y'all Louisiana people.
Hey, y'all heard that? Yeah, you about to start some shit?
Beaumont gumbo, that Beaumont gumbo, Lafayette infused gumbo. 'Cause
Yeah.
everybody
Oh, yeah.
Beaumont people from either Lafayette, Appaloosa,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
somewhere in that little area.
Yeah,
right
Lake Charles, all that shit. Yeah.
But we ain't got everything swimming in the gumbo. We just got to specify things.
Yeah,
swimming.
nah,
Sometimes
for
too
sure.
much
Hey,
shit
we about
swimming
to
in the
start
gumbo.
Right. You
We
be
about to start this gumbo cook-off. Rick just challenged all y'all
I
motherfuckers
challenge
from
the
Louisiana.
world.
oh shit.
I'm talking the world.
Okay, we gonna do a live cook-off.
I love cooking, man, and
Yeah.
cooking
Okay.
off and all that. Yeah,
We're gonna have to put together a Believe the Hype podcast.
Yeah,
cook-off.
live cook-off.
Yeah,
We
live
gonna bring
cook-off.
Rick back and let him cook that,
Yeah.
that both for y'all,
If
man.
they, you go, anybody follow my little page? I got a little old page. It's small. I just started posting shit about COVID. I'm a COVID poster.
Cause you got your shot too, huh?
Yeah, I started
You got
posting. I
vaccinated.
got my shots. Yeah, I started posting though around COVID. Though. I
Yeah.
wasn't posting shit, man, because that ain't really just naturally my.
Which one?
element.
Which one was you able to get, Rick?
I got fights.
Okay.
That's what you got.
Moderna.
Moderna. Yeah, Moderna.
Yeah, but I be on my little page, man. You'll see a couple
Give-
of dishes.
Give him the page. Give him the page.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If it's Instagram, Facebook, give him the page.
IG is at Wreck Real, RECKREAL. No W, just at Wreck Real.
Yeah, Reg Real, man. Y'all follow that, man, on Instagram, man. And bro, we really appreciate, really appreciate
for real,
you, man,
bro.
coming through. The time be flying by. Like, we'll be here just really kicking.
That's how you know you're doing good shit.
Man, this means a lot, bro. Like, me and Greg talked about this a lot. Like, bro, I mean, Rick walked up on me at Chapman on Sunday. I was like, this motherfucker so cool. He just, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm be on the show next week. I mean, he's just cool. You get what I'm saying, man? I mean, it's good to see. It's good to see older men reach back. You know what I'm saying? Down at.
Yeah, no,
you know what I'm saying? Give us some nuggets, give us some game on what we should do moving forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and we've been really making noise where like people fucking with us. Like they really like, man, can I get on the show? Man, it's really on some invite only type shit because you gotta be clear about what you're trying to put out with content. You know what I'm saying? Because we're trying to get this sponsorship, man. We're trying to get somebody got to cut a check.
So I'm trying to tell you, man, and give me the game in the process.
Y'all gonna get it, man.
No, for sure.
Y'all gonna get it.
Give me the game in the process.
Right, for sure.
It's an honor, man. I'm glad, to be a part of it. And that's my natural element, though, is that, like, I still feel like a young nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, nigga, old nigga, young nigga. I'm like, nigga, shit, nigga, I'm you know what I'm saying? Like, so I embrace good energy. Period.
Right, now for sure.
I don't be trying to see your ID and shit, nigga. I'm like, that's a go-getter, or he a hustler, or
for sure.
He trying to do something, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I embrace that type of shit.
Yeah.
Nah, facts. You and your bro, I always, you know what I'm saying, when I see y'all out, man, y'all cooling, man.
I love positive shit, man. I don't know nothing about that other shit.
Hell yeah.
You know
Facts. Energy got to
be. Real, that's gangster. That's real gangster shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Niggas talk about gangster shit. Nah, man, that's real. Like, I'm talking about, like, motherfucking really come drop some gems on you.
Right,
Really,
that's
you know
what
what I'm saying? On a humble level, and then been through the trenches and been here and done that and seen shit.
I want to see you win.
Yeah.
Genuinely want to see motherfuckers win. Because he know that at the end of the day, bro, when you give a game to somebody that's real, they gonna help somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, I ain't gonna have, when it's a million motherfuckers that can't wait to watch the show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come right back.
But I'm gonna be proud too.
Oh yeah, fact. And we hope that this motherfucker kick it off with Wreck. Let all the sponsorships come through. We'll take that blessing.
Yeah, all that.
I don't have no problem going on. Listen, man, our shit. We was doing it before, but our whole shit started with Wreck.
Yeah.
I don't have no problem saying
but it's
that.
just time. And it's all timing. It's all timing, man. Yeah, it's all time.
City popping right now.
Man, we definitely got we're trying to make sure that we got the schedule, you know what I'm saying, booked up so we can have people that are doing their thing in Houston, you know what I'm saying, prominent people, man, that really got good energy, because we ain't had no arrogant motherfuckers on the show. We ain't got time for that shit. We got people to be inboxing us like,
the bigger it go, it gonna come.
Yeah, and you know what? You know what I mean? Shit, man, do your thing. Let them do their thing.
No,
do
for
your
sure.
thing, man.
For sure.
Just
we're gonna definitely
vibe, man.
we're gonna have this shit on Spotify and all the podcasts.
YouTube.
We loading up YouTube, Black Wall Street. Shout out to Black Wall Street.
I like arrogant motherfuckers too.
Yeah, they talk a lot of shit.
No, they ain't fucking arrogant with me.
Right. I'm pretty arrogant.
Finish all we done. You gonna get a motherfucker on here like, babe, put some respect on my name.
Right.
Like,
oh hell, goddamn. But But I'm like that to people that, you know what I'm saying, that got a certain.
I just don't like that false arrogance. You ain't sold a none, nigga.
Man, come on, man.
Like
you ain't did no
false arrogance, man.
You ain't did no numbers, man. Yeah.
Why are you arrogant, motherfucker? You ain't did shit.
Right. Man, slow down. Just pump your brake. But yeah, man, look. This is the Believe the Hype podcast.
Believe the Hype.
I'm your host, Greg T. I got my two tall cousin,
J-A-Y.
And we got my big dog, big bro, OG, man. Dee Wreck, Derrick, Dixon on the show. And we going to come out, look, man. I rock with my dog, ESG, man.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to ESG, man. Come by the bottle store all the time,
to my bro, man.
Man, ESG. Every time ESG say, every time he see, what's up, Greg?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up, Greg?
Live.
Yeah.
Probably the greatest SUC performer.
Right.
For sure.
Performance, showman all the time, man.
And humble too.
He's humble. He's
a people person, bro.
Yeah.
That's my dog.
He doing his thing too, man. Y'all heard it here, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay tapped in, man. Believe the Hype podcast. Till next time, man. All love and peace.
Now what's wrong? cause I'm ducking these feds. Hit my stash for the infrared and bust me a head. Enough said, y'all can talk down if you wanna. ESG and Wreckshop, we keep it hot on every corner. Keep us on a high level than my enemies. Used to have bad luck like a Kennedy, but I'm a G and my coach is the third. But life is so tight, so every night I say these words. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray that the Lord just watch over me. ESG, play a Wreckshop soldier. Somebody should've told you that life don't always have to move so fast. Cause one day you on the top, next day you on your ass. So I'm a man. Man, I'm a man, talking about passion, man. I'm up in match mode, on the gas for show. I'm sitting low to the road, I hold it down for bold. Now what do you know? To the road, these glass ass foes, a thumb down benzo, platinum coated Renzos. But by the bus stop, all my diamonds exposed. Hoes tipping on their toes, trying to peep out my load. My Lincoln truck on hold, my wardrobe I explode. A brand new episode, calling WO. Wreckshop so dope, about a year, 2 triple O. Spending 6 zeros on new studios. Now record deals come and go, so we want much more than a fucking $1 million for you to throw out dough. At least 5 for videos and making shows. Cause with no promos, there's no platinum or gold. When niggas act like hoes, when they get cash flow, we black owned, independent, so don't ask no more. When we woke up in the morning, first the diamonds on my teeth, picked out a throw fit. Do on the platinum piece. Just another day. Say what? In the life of ESG. And I wonder what God got in store for me out on these streets. Now I'm a